Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the one, the only Nevan Anderer. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you, Casey?
Doing good. Should probably say, of course, getting ready for the upcoming Hartland baseball season. But how was Christmas and all that stuff? Did you have fun?
Yep, it was a good Christmas. Spent time with family. Had some good food. Enjoying the time.
Favorite, what was the best thing you got this year?
Mm. Probably some new lifting shoes. Needed those.
Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's gotta be fun. And then of course, I know everyone's excited about, with the Lions winning the NFC North. That had to be exciting.
Yep. Watched some Lions football at my grandparents' house to watch them get their first NFC North title ever. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. First one since 1993. So obviously you're looking forward to these next 2 weeks. Just to kind of decompress after your senior season of football and obviously getting ready for baseball. What are these next 2 weeks going to be like?
Oh yeah, good little like middle period between like the off season for baseball before Christmas, and then staying in shape, running on a treadmill, lifting weights still, um, getting ready for the time after Christmas because once the new year hits, it's full speed. Time's ticking, and baseball will be here right before we know it. So
Yeah. Biggest thing that you're really going to do these next 2 weeks before you go back to school on the 8th?
um, it sounds crazy, but like let my body rest while also like getting in like really good shape. So definitely like getting quality rest in, and then hammering the weights down, um, getting ready for practices to start up.
Yeah. So, I know that with baseball coming up, I know it's only, I mean, it's a few months away, but it's going to be here before you know it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the team's going to look a lot different. A lot of guys, you're going to have to replace a lot of guys that went on a lot of success, including winning a district title. So what's that going to be like? There's still some key guys going to be there, like you and Landon and Michael and Oscar and all those guys. And what's that going to be like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Our senior class last year was really strong. I think we had like 13 or 14 of them or something, but it's definitely different. Like the first couple weeks of the off season were kind of weird, like not having all those guys around. I mean, we spend like every day together during the season, so definitely become brothers with those guys, and it's kind of just crazy. But definitely, I think I like the guys we got this year, so I'm excited. We've all been working our butts off together, so it's fun.
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing, for you, like, what are you really going to focus on this off season, getting ready for the upcoming year?
Yeah, for sure. I've been really working with Coach Linsky and Skip, Coach Gunther, about my swing. We hit every weekend, do like 4-man stuff with our coach and stuff. So definitely just been like fine tuning my swing. Like even like the smallest things, getting it ready to go. Just getting as much out of the time that we have before the season gets here as we can. So
Yeah. Um, hitting is one thing, you know, you're an infielder, you're an outfielder. Where are you going to mostly be this season?
I think in the outfield probably. Um I think that's where I'll probably be.
Yeah. So what do you just like being out in the outfit? What's that like for you to be out there?
Yeah. It's pretty fun just like flying around. Um it's kind of channels my inner football like a receiver, just like checking down fly balls. So I love it.
Yeah. The big another thing is the coming up and kind of the feeling like you had during football season. This is really just like one last go around for you. And what's that like? And, to try to go after another district title and maybe more from there. And then just to compete in a probably a really, it's really tough division.
Yeah, for sure. The way we kind of ended last year definitely kind of like leaves like makes me like know that we got like unfinished business. Our roster last year was pretty talented. A lot of those guys are playing collegiately and doing like crazy things now. So definitely like motivates us every day to like know that we can like do better. So we want to defend that district title, and definitely is crazy to think that it'll be like my last time ever wearing like Hartland across my chest, which is wild, but embracing every time I got with my brothers left. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, your high school baseball career is done after this year, but your baseball career is not. Because a couple months ago you'd have made actually about a month ago you made a decision about where you're heading for your future. So talk about that.
yep. I decided I wanted to continue my academic and athletic career at Lord's University. It's in Ohio. Went out on a visit with Coach Bradford there. Um, and kind of right when we got there, I don't know, I had like a different feeling, just like when we got there, that like this was like the place I wanted to be, and enjoyed it. Just everything about it. Right place, right distance from home. The school side was all good, so I loved it, and I knew that's where I wanted to call home for the next 4 years. So
Yeah. And of course, of course you're I guess a teammate decided to join you. Your teammate Landon Brown's gonna is just announced that he's heading there too.
yep. So that was pretty cool.
I mean, I mean, usually it's like everyone goes their separate ways, but he's still gonna be there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Definitely cool, like knowing somebody before you get there.
Yeah. Who was your favorite baseball player growing up?
Miguel Cabrera, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you're also a pretty big baseball fan. I know you're also in the never-ending quest of the 30 clubs and to visit all 30 ballparks. I know you got a chance to visit a couple this summer. What I know there's a lot of people like that. I know I've visited a couple in my day, but what's that just like for you to just go and see all these different places?
It's super fun. I love traveling, like whether it's a reason behind it or not. But me and my family have always been big travelers. So I think like the coolest part about like going around and seeing the different baseball stadiums is like most of the times it's just me and my dad. So it's pretty fun to like escape kind of like all the hustle and bustle and just like go to cities that you normally wouldn't go to. And for the most part, I feel like they're all like baseball towns. Like Pittsburgh is a pretty big, like they had a lot of focus on football too, obviously the Steelers, but um definitely it's cool just like seeing these cities and trying the food and whatnot. So I love it. We got one of our stops next year planned, so we're going to Minnesota. So that'll be pretty fun, I feel like.
Yeah, visit go up and visit Target Field. So that's got okay. I must ask this favorite venue you've been to.
PNC Park for sure. That one.
Yeah.
Well, along with Comerica. Comerica is pretty cool too. Obviously, it's the hometown,
Yeah,
but
I've been to, obviously we've all been to Comerica several times, me included.
yeah,
Um,
but definitely PNC. The city was cool. Like, I don't know, pretty cool city. And then just like the atmosphere of like behind home plate was crazy with like all the bridges and the river, and it was pretty cool.
I'm proud to say I've been to PNC Park before. Pittsburgh's a fun city to be around. It's just got that it doesn't matter if it's the Steelers, the
Yeah,
Penguins, or the Pirates. It's just a fun town
yeah,
to
for sure.
it's got some really good food too. So
Yeah, yeah,
um
really good.
yeah. All right. All right. Well, Nevin, thanks so much for the time as always. We'll talk to you throughout the year.
Sounds good. Thank you.